Yeah, it's your boy, motherfucker Jones, back with another one. Talk It Is podcast, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the ring. Smash that bell so you know when I get new episodes popping and jumping off in my channel. Yeah. Alright, today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that was a statement piece. I felt like I thought of. I feel like the coin is flipped. I feel like now that drugs are running rampant in different communities, I feel like now that the light is shined on different actions in different communities, we're not so much different. It's a lot more awareness now being spread around. Now that people of the fair skin are now being susceptible to the opioid epidemic. Opioids been around, bro, and they been fucking niggas up. But the funny thing is, when the crack epidemic happened and they put it there was no mental health issues being talked about. There was no rehabilitation. There was no anything of the sense. So, like, when I say the coin is flipped, it's more so of a realization of where we are as a country. Why there's more mass shootings. Why there's more of this. Why there's more of that. I don't think you can put it all on Trump's shoulders. Granted, the man is an asshole. He's just not politically correct. He doesn't care what he says. He doesn't care who he affects when he says these things. Because guess what? He's the president. But we gave him that power. So it is what it is. I feel like within our communities, we have to understand why we get upset at things. Because the things we're saying don't make sense without actions. Gun laws. I literally went into my breakfast spot, getting my normal Jane. And then this guy's talking about gun reform. Black dude, too. And I just decided to say something about it. And I was just like, nah, they definitely got to do something about the guns. And I don't know why. And I don't know why people love to group people into their thought patterns, because if you're an emotional person and you react emotionally, or you're a logical person and you react logically, those actions are going to be shown. You know what I'm saying? So, like, whether you're talking about gun reform or abortion or whatever these political people want to say that they care about, which they obviously don't, we have to realize that these things come attached with people's perspectives just because of the fact that they're thinking one way and not the other, or it's not balanced at all. When people keep saying they, the right, the left, leftists, liberals, conservatives, like, that shit is so annoying, bro. Like, we're not playing football. Somebody said something very, 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 like, significant. He was like, it's like they're playing, it's like everything turns into sports teams. Like, my sports team is better than yours, even when they're shitty. Like, if you understand what I'm saying, take a look at a Knicks fan. If you don't understand, take a look at a Knicks fan. The Knicks have been trash for so long, but guess what? They have the most bravado, and every year they go into the playoffs. When was the last time they went to the playoffs? But I don't know. It's just like, when we keep lumping people together and doing all of this dumb stuff, and now we want to pay attention to our communities, and, oh, we need to help people, we need to get these drugs, we need to crack down on drugs, we need to get rehabilitation for these people, we need to do X, Y, and Z. Why haven't we been doing that? That's why I say the coin is flipped. It doesn't make any sense that these sensible people are now giving a fuck about something that has been detrimental to just about every minority community in America. Shit, even in the Midwest, because people don't have anything to do out there. People don't have anything to do in West Bumblefuck, so guess what? They're doing drugs and wilding the fuck out. But now we give a fuck because it's people of the fair skin. Because when our communities were outraged and going through everything and our families were being ripped apart, nobody was talking about mental health. Mind you, they put it there. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. Like the whole black man is so violent, but every mass shooting that I could think of is committed by a white man, a young white man. And you got police stopping and frisking young black men. Make that make sense. But then we go back to the mental health issue. He shot up the kids because he was not right. You think people in the hood seeing their best friends, parents, cousins, mothers, uncles, aunts, neighbors getting shot just because they're trying to live? You don't think that creates some type of mental discrepancy? You don't think they're having issues too? But it's like I said, just because it's of the fair skin, the narrative switches, and the narrative keeps switching. It keeps switching, and now it's so obvious that we're now following the headlines off emotions purely. There's no logic. Because granted, if this mass shooter in Dayton, was it? If they really see that, yo, these kids are now saying that they're emboldened by a specific person. Like I said, you can't put it on Trump, but the fact that he's willing to be his type of person, which was formed back then when a lot of these ideals were very important. I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't understand why we're so empathetic now. I mean, it's good, but can we direct some of that empathy towards the people that need it? I don't feel like mass shooters should have any type of empathy. Just because any of these kids, you sit down, you watch their interviews, you see these kids, and they just seem like broken children. There's so many broken children that don't shoot people up. I'm sick of this narrative of the mental health issue. Just because people are bored, just because people are shot down, just because people can't get no ass. Like, I'm tired of this narrative and it not being directed towards people that actually need the mental help. Like, it's just ridiculous. I really sat here and I was talking to somebody on Twitter, and they made a statement. I'm gonna put it up on the screen so you guys can read it because I'm definitely gonna paraphrase. But it was along the lines of like, we need to ban these type of guns, which was a Mac 10, from the criminals and this, that, and the third. And it's like, I agree. But there's no reason why, and somebody made a very valid point, there's no reason why gangsters ain't doing mass shootings. Like, they could. They're very capable, as you keep saying. Like, criminals could get guns at any time. Yeah, their mass shootings tend to happen within their community. But you have to think about it. Their mass shootings have targets who are also doing wrong. I think intent is 9/10 of the law, and you're not going to try and sway my mind on that. But at the end of the day, I made a understanding because, yeah, granted, victims get hit by stray bullets, and there's always unlikely demise and things of that nature. It's horrible. But you have people going to civilianized places. Now, I'm not trying to bastardize our communities, but at the end of the day, we understand how our communities move. We know where we can go. We know where we can go. You have people going to places where everybody's valid and just letting off just because they feel a certain way. If you don't see the difference between that and gangsters having gunfights and shootouts, then we can't have a conversation, because I'm all about the real in the conversations. We have to be honest when we're talking. We can't keep having these walkabout conversations where we try and keep pointing the finger and acting like things aren't happening the way they are. We need this help, but we need this help to be spread worldwide. We need this help to be understood that not only certain people of certain demographics go through these things. It's not totally impossible. The coin has flipped, but maybe for the better. I don't know. Till next time. It's your boy. Don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I'm dropping new episodes. I'm tired. I'm out.